It hasn't been a good morning for me so far. Today is Thursday, and today is the day that I usually take my weekly dose of, see it? Estrogen. Easy, right? No, not this time. The last time I was at my pharmacy, they told me that they were out of the 25 gauge, or the syringes that have the 25 gauge needles. Instead, they gave me these. These are syringes with 23 gauge needles. And I use these, the 18 gauge needles, to transfer the medication from the vial to the syringe. That always works out okay, but the first time, about 3 weeks ago, so this was about my third time using the 23 gauge needles. The first time I noticed that it was harder to penetrate through my skin in order to inject the medication. The second time was a little difficult too, but I was able to do it okay. But this morning, I struggled for a good 30 minutes trying to inject estrogen using the 23 gauge needle. And I tried each thigh, because I usually switch it up every other week, but no luck, I just couldn't do it. I always listen to relaxing music whenever I do my weekly injections, but still, I just couldn't do it this morning. I tried to calm myself down, still couldn't do it. So I called my pharmacy and explained this to them and asked if they had the 25 gauge needles in stock. So I wanted to ask all of you who do estrogen injections that if your pharmacy is experiencing the same thing, the same issue. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if it's due to the COVID vaccine. Maybe they're in short supply because of that. I don't know. I've never been a fan of needles, but every week I, tough it out by injecting myself. And I'm usually okay with the 25 gauge, and for the last couple of weeks, the 23 gauge have been okay, but I need the 25s. That's what I require. So I'll have those by the end of today, or the end of this morning, hopefully, and I'll be able to take my medication. I'm feeling dysphoric right now because of this. I have my medication. You see here, it's in the vial, in the syringe, but I can't take it. So I have to go to my pharmacy and pick them up. I've never bought syringes or needles from the store, and I wanted to ask if any of you buy them from the store and if they're just as good, if not better. Hopefully within the next few hours I will have my weekly dose behind me. I really don't want to go back to taking pills. I did that for my first year. I've heard that it's not good for your liver to be on so many medications because it goes to the liver or passes through the liver whenever you take it in pill form. So I thought I'd share what I'm experiencing right now with all of you. But today's going to get better. It's going to be a great day. The sun's out. It's going to be about 70 degrees outside. So yeah, it's going to be a nice spring day. Take care, everyone. I got my 25s.